something that, okay, yesterday I was able to help my neighbor install some bees in his beehive. They unfortunately have been stuck in England and haven't been able to return. And he had ordered these bees because the bees in his hive from last year didn't survive the winter. So he got a new hive, the bees were coming, but he wasn't in the States to actually put them into the hive. So he asked if I would help him do that. It was the most fun I have had in a long time. Now you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with helping families explore outdoors? Well, here's what I want to say. This month's adventure for April has been spend at least 2 hours outside each week. So that's just 8 hours total for the month of April. If you have done that, send me an email, post on social media, and tag Mountain Mom Tots. Let me know, because spending just 2 hours outside each week has been proven through studies to increase your sense of well-being. And that's the experience that I had yesterday helping to fill this beehive. So I wanted to share some of the interesting facts that I've learned about bees in working with my neighbor's hive, which is great, by the way. If you have a neighbor with a pet, then you don't have to take care of the pet, but your kids can still enjoy the pet. They also have a dog that we, pet and walk on occasion, and then I get to go home and never have to clean up after the dog. I realize there are many people out there who love their pets, and that this sounds a little callous, but bees for me have the new standing as the best pet. Hi, I see some people are live watching right now. I'm going to show you what a beehive looks like now. So here's my neighbor's hives. He's got two. This one right here, I just helped install yesterday, and you can see the bees are cleaning it out. So over the winter, there was a different hive in there, and over the winter, they did not survive. That hive over there did, but this hive didn't. And so we had to replace it with a new set of bees. So down here below, you can see they're pulling out some old honeycomb. They are cleaning the hive out. This is a jar of sugar water that's helped giving them some food. Since it's early spring, there isn't a lot of blooms out. One of the blooms that is very helpful for honeybees is dandelions. So I know a lot of people have a war against dandelions in their yard, but if you leave them for the bees, then they have food in the spring. So give yourself a high five if you are one of the forward-thinking people who have dandelions in your yard, because you are helping feed the bees. Since dandelions are one of the very earliest flowers that bloom in the spring, they're one of the best food sources for honeybees. And as we know, there's been a decrease in honeybee population all over the world. And so the more we can help honeybees that pollinate all our food and all of our plants, the better. Some other interesting things I learned about bees. Here, I'll get you, you can watch them some more because I think they're more interesting to me. There is one queen bee who only eats royal jelly. That's essentially a secretion that the bees make. It is not honey. They never eat pollen or honey. All the other bees in the hive eat pollen and honey. The queen bee eats royal jelly. Now, some people have said, oh, that's what makes the queen bee a queen bee. She has royal jelly. What they actually think is all of the worker bees, which are all female, have that potential. Conceivably, they all have ovaries. They could all lay the thousands of eggs, up to 2,000 eggs a day that the queen bee lays. But because they eat pollen and they eat, which has protein, and they eat nectar, which has carbohydrate, their ovaries shrink down. And because the queen bee doesn't eat those things, she only eats royal jelly, her ovaries remain intact. So it's very interesting. I didn't know that. There's one queen bee, 15,000 worker bees, and about 100 drones. Only drones are male. They only mate once in their life. They don't do any of the work of the hive. They're lazy boys. They hang out, they eat, and then this is kind of sad. That one time that they mate in their lives, they go on a flight with the queen. They leave the hive, they go on a flight, they chase after the queen. She is inseminated by as many different drones as possible. But when they inseminate her, they leave in the part of their bodies that gives their genetic code, and it rips them open and kills them. So it's not a great thing in life to be a male bee. All of the other worker bees are female. All of the ones that go and get the food and raise the young are all female. There's 15,000 of them, and just a few lazy boys who are just around to inseminate the queen so then she can go back to the hive and lay thousands of eggs every day. So this is some of the cool information I learned about bees in helping my neighbor. And in the fall, when the honey production is ready, hopefully we'll get to help our neighbor make some, or extract some honey. It's really fun. We helped last year and it was really fun. So that's some quick tips about bees. Just an interesting Mountain Mom Monday video. I've been thinking a lot about local food sources and supporting local growth, I guess, local farming, and having honeybees is one way to do that. So my question is, how do you, if you're going to eat food anyway, do you source any of your food from local growers, and why? Do you go to farmers markets? Do you have a community supported agriculture subscription? Do you have anything, hi Heather Bell, do you have anything that you grow yourself? I want to know. Go ahead and comment. Let me know. And also, if you have spent some time outside in April, if you've spent at least 8 hours, then you've completed the Mountain Mom and Tots Outdoor Adventure Challenge. Send me an email at susan@mountainmomandtots.com, post here on the Mountain Mom Tots Facebook page, or post on the Helping Families Explore Outdoors Facebook group, which is totally free, and you will have completed this month's adventure. If you want to then be eligible for this month's gear prize, join me on Patreon. Patreon is a really easy way to support creators online. You do a small monthly fee, $3 a month, then you're eligible for our monthly gear giveaway every year. Your chances of winning right now are just 1 in 5. It's really good. So patreon.com/mountainmomtots if you want to join the Outdoor Adventure Club there. Otherwise, give me a post. Tell me how you have spent time outdoors this April, and we'll see you in the outdoors. Bye for now.